left wire on the left, or wire on the left here. Yeah.
Wire to the left here.
Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Ball deep. Knuckle deep. Ball deep. In you deep.
To start you with, man.
Ball deep.
Just hold that button down on the camera. There you go.
Come on.
Well, that siren, I got that for $7. Paid it off.
You can make lots of cool, dirty noises on the microphone. There you go. Tell us what that colonoscopy was. Really.
I appreciate it. I got some vodka in here. But
You sure? I'll sip on a beer, a light beer, ultra light. Is that what it is?
Yeah, those are good beers, actually. That's mine.
Are these twist offs or are they?
I think they twisted. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I don't want to damn rip a hole in my damn thumb.
Well, use your teeth then.
Yeah. Break a tooth.
Okay, yeah, Michelob Ultra Superior light beer.
Casual cuz.
And my roommate, homeboy, on the repulsive 20 from Rifle Beach. Rob and pillage. Of course, I'm going to say the best for last. My name is Curtis Flack.
Yeah,
Motherfucker.
it sounds familiar. Hometown rock hero.
That was a great opening song, Curtis. And don't forget to talk into the microphone. Is it too loud, your headphones? That was a great opening.
That's the night I met Edwin McCain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I stepped on his head when I went down to the stage. I was like college boy, whatever. He comes in the back after we got through. He goes, dude, that was killer, man. I said, really? He goes, yeah. He said, I'm playing here tomorrow night. Y'all to come check me out. I said, what's your name? Your name of your band. He said, Edwin McCain Band. I said, my name's Curtis, man. He goes, my name's Edwin. I go,
That's because he probably had a couple songs on the radio at that point, and you didn't even know who he was.
I didn't know who
And
he
he
was
was
at
like,
all.
yeah. Well, he's
All right,
outside
all right,
your
all right.
genre.
All right, guys, welcome, man. Friday at 5 with the Go Pin, man. I want to thank you guys. We got you got a couple of special guests here in the house tonight. To my left, I got Boz, and then at the end of the table there, we got the legendary Mr. Curtis Flack.
My homeboy.
Good to see you, man. Glad he's with us.
He's a legend in his own mind.
He's pretty much a legend, man.
Everybody in Wilmington
Mike,
knows Curtis.
You can pull it out, too.
Yeah, you moved the mic out to you, man.
She said,
Everybody knows Curtis.
you can pull it out. What are you talking about, lady?
Man, we had some good times. How long was I in you deep? 5 years?
Something like that. And then I think you went with Faith Collapsing again, didn't you?
Oh, well,
I don't know where you went.
In you deep, we dissolved, you know.
That's funny. We had their band room, and then they had ours.
Yeah.
One time.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, after that, I was just kind of playing with whatever, doing whatever.
Slutting.
Well, and it ended up being Faith Collapsing, but it was only like every 2 or 3 years, you know. It was for Cuz Fest or just a
And
one-off
that
show.
went over. Went 10 years. Cuz Fest went 10 years.
Yeah.
It did. It did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I only made one of them.
So, Curtis, I guess a lot of people don't know. So, Curtis and I were in a band called In You Deep. That was the song. Did you already say?
I did.
That was In You Deep. That's what we were listening to in the opening
Yeah.
there. I came in after
Howard died.
No, that was Pat. Pat came in after Howard.
Really?
Well, actually,
Howard did die
we were
later
done.
on, though,
Howard
man.
passed away only a few years ago.
Yeah.
Well, we were.
We were already done when Howard left the band.
Yeah.
Pat came in.
Yeah, we were playing at my house on Lake Avenue.
Oh yeah, that's where we rehearsed.
Yeah.
And then
Cops
Rob
never
quit.
came. Cops never came, man.
Pat moved to guitar, and I came in on bass.
Yeah, Rob quit. That's
Rob
it.
quit.
He thought he was going to dag us out, but it ended up happening. Show must go on.
Well, the cops never came
You know,
because
never.
they probably knew.
Yeah, we insulated the walls with carpet roll.
Well,
From Jeff Erickson, he got us all that carpet.
that room that we built within the basement.
Walk across the street, get wood after we were building a house. About 10 pieces a night, so they wouldn't miss it. And we were band walking down the street, plywood, freaking studs. And shit. I was like, funny as shit.
The only bad thing is it killed the sports bar.
Well,
It's got to go.
my house ain't no tree house.
Oh, the sports bar downstairs.
Yeah,
I remember that.
the sports bar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was.
All right.
You know, it would have been nice if it was a little bigger. You know, so you could dance. You could get that going on. It was about.
I'm sure there was
actually-
some dancing going
No,
on.
I've seen some dancing in there. I've seen some dancing in there of different types.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it was what it is. What it is. But you know, you look back and say it's just history. You remember that shit. It's crazy.
Mm.
Crazy.
Well, we had some good times.
Yeah.
And of course, Cuz has been passed for
9 years, I think.
9 years now.
Has it been 9?
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, man. It's got to be more than that because Joey passed away in 2014.
I think it's been a little more than that. It has to have been because
I was gonna
when
say
the
9 or
first
10.
Cuz Fest came out.
My dad passed
Oh,
away.
true.
My brother passed away. Then my dad passed away.
Okay.
And then Cuz passed away. I was like, man, what's happened
Yeah,
to me?
yeah.
I'm tarnished. What's up?
Yeah, it's messed up, man. We got a really dear friend of ours. That's matter of fact, he was a regular on the podcast here, Christian, who's in the hospice right now with glioblastoma and
What is that?
brain cancer.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
The most aggressive type of brain cancer there is, too.
yeah. It sucks. It sucks. But,
And the weird thing is that normally you see it in young folks, younger
he's
children or
he's not in the window
old
you know?
people. Yeah, he's definitely not in the window, and it sucks.
But that
But
being,
you never know.
That being said, I had a friend of mine's wife, again, our age, man, passed away just, a few weeks ago. We talked about it on the podcast same time, and I was devastated by that, man. I was like, fuck, man.
Out of the
You
blue.
know?
Shit happens, man.
Yeah.
You know?
It's crazy. So I did want to mention one thing. I don't know, did anybody watch the Indianapolis 500, but Vic and I?
Didn't catch it. Was not able to
Holy
catch
shit.
it. Was it
man,
worth
what
it?
a race. Dude, that last lap was fucking, oh, Jesus, man. You talk about a nail biting on the edge of your
Yeah, it was
seat.
a pretty good finish. It turned out better than what I thought it would because it got red flagged with like 7 laps to go, and we were like, oh.
I watch NASCAR more than I watch the Indy stuff.
Yeah, we just, we try to watch the Indy every year, because it's always, they call it the greatest spectacle in motorsport.
I like Talladega.
I think it is.
Talladega 4 wide sometimes, 200 miles
That's
an hour.
what I
that
was-
far in their bumpers.
Yeah.
I'm like, good Lord.
I was asking
Yeah.
you about that, and you were like, "No, Indy, man, Indy's the thing." Well, Indy's where they put these fast cars on an oval track, so it's like the two sports come together and worlds collide. But speaking of NASCAR, what's up with what's Michael Jordan doing? There's some kind of a thing where he's trying to get a team going. Yeah.
He's got a team.
Was there some kind of controversy? I couldn't
he's
tell.
won
in
three
Oh,
something.
his driver's controversial as fuck, man.
But he's winning, isn't he? I mean,
Yeah, he's won 3 times.
Yeah.
3 races, I think. But we just left Beaufort Sunday. We stayed up there 3 days. He's got his boat up there.
Oh, wow.
He can
Wow.
get right to the rock. That thing's huge, man.
Got his
I bet.
boat in Beaufort.
He's got a freaking big
Beaufort?
boat.
Mm.
Yeah, both of them.
Man,
Yeah, we went and seen those horses running down the beach.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
That's pretty
cool.
cool.
Wild horses.
They've been there about 300 years.
Jesus.
They keep falling off and another one pop up.
It's amazing that they make it through all the hurricanes too. I mean,
know.
they
get in a
hunker
circle.
down.
They get
yeah.
in some, they get in some broom straw or whatever it is. And
Mm-hmm.
they just hunker down. But when the daggone raises up, the tide raises up, they just go to another place that's higher.
They swim. They swim to another spot,
Crazy.
or walk in knee deep water. They do whatever they got. They're
We went
so
on a
smart.
Cruise, we went on a cruise. This boat was from here to Master Jeep out there, and it 4 foot of water. This freaking boat was big as hell, man.
Damn.
Flat bottom. The guy said, "Yeah, we run aground sometimes." I'm like, huh? We walked to the damn docks and we run aground.
That didn't work out too well for the Costa Concordia.
It's crazy.
Mm-mm.
We had a good time, man. And then we went and seen the Eagles tribute band in
And
Bath.
when did you see Journey?
Which one?
I seen Journey Thursday night,
Okay.
a week ago. Well,
How were they?
they were good.
What?
They got my boy Dan Castanova from Ozzy playing
Oh, that
drums.
dude's a
Dean,
monster.
yeah.
He was the shit.
He's got an incredible
dude,
voice,
he
too, man.
sings.
There's
There's a couple
just
tunes.
like him.
Yeah, there's a couple tunes off of.
Mother, Father, dude, he crushes that tune, man.
Yep, because
Crushes
we seen him on a big
Off of
screen,
Skate.
that big screen, and the cameras are going from whoever's
Yeah.
performing. They'd move the cameras just like y'all do,
Yep.
It's pretty badass, and that guy was up there playing the double drums, man, and he sounded just like Steve Perry. Still been around. He did that
Yeah,
song.
yeah. Still they ride. Yeah,
he was freaking.
his range.
It's incredible.
He's
Yeah, he had a little round mic headset, little round mic right here. Not a little.
well. Was wearing the full headset. Yeah. Okay.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw a couple of critiques of Arnell. People were talking about he was having a rough time this year, but he's going through a lot of shit, man. He's in the middle of a divorce, and
Well, what happened? He was in drug counseling.
oh,
So Journey fired him. He got another drummer.
oh no, I'm talking about the singer.
Yeah,
The singer.
Dean went through a drug thing, but not
Yeah.
Arnell.
Yeah, Dean went through a thing with his wife.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Slapping her and got arrested.
Yeah, got a domestic violence
Yeah,
charge.
he got that. And then he entered himself into a rehab, and then Journey hired him back.
Yeah, but the guy's an undeniable force of nature.
Oh,
He was badass,
Yeah.
dude.
It made me want to go get my Escape album back out and listen to it again from front to back. I mean, it was
That's
just
a great album, man.
It is.
Actually, Journey's never put out a bad album. They haven't.
They haven't.
Well, you tried to argue with me one time that Infinity was, I think, was that the one right before Escape? Yeah, but I was like, man, my favorite's Escape. And you were like, nah, dude, you got to listen to da-da-da. And I was like, well, that was when they still had Raleigh, and he was double tracking everything's like freaking,
yeah.
Yeah.
he's the tightest double tracker I've ever heard in my life.
My favorite Journey album is Evolution.
Okay,
I absolutely
Evolution.
That might have
Evolution.
been what I was arguing
Yeah,
about.
yeah. You
'cause-
and I,
right.
we didn't get the fisticuffs or nothing, but I was like, God, man, I got that 8-track right when it came out. CBS Record Club, 1 penny for 27 free 8-tracks
Yeah, I remember that.
or whatever it was.
The old Columbia House, man.
Columbia House, that's what it was.
Have you seen
City
Maybe
of the
Sunday?
Angels.
I haven't gone out to see them, so I was their guitar player until they.
Did you sing any songs?
Yeah.
I've seen it on the internet, and I called.
No, I didn't. Not recently. No. So when they formed the band, it was me, Richard, Will, and Wally, and this was I don't know a couple of years ago. But my thing was I just wanted to jam, to keep my chops up, and that was it. Yeah. And then Will's, he's getting I'm getting ready to retire from the Wilmington Police Department, and we're gonna start going out and playing live, and I'm like, adios.
Will wants to be on the road again.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I have no desire to play live again. None. It doesn't appeal to me.
It's a lot of work.
It is, man.
For
dude.
a very small window of,
A very small window, a lot of fun, and
A ton
some
of
the
fun, yeah.
best moments of my life I've ever had.
I won't take anything away from that, man. I won't. And again, if Sergeant Rock was still together today, I'd still be playing because I had so much fun playing with those guys. Man, you came out and saw us a bunch, man. I know, and we always had a great time.
Will's playing tonight at Ogden Tap Room.
Is
Yeah.
it? All right.
You're going, right?
Yeah, they start at
playing on
7. I had to go back and get my girl there.
Yeah, I'll be too drunk by then. But
You might be late, dude.
Well, yeah, I'll be about 7:20 getting home. They do 3 sets. It's pretty good.
Oh, God.
So they got John Martin on guitar right now, I think.
Big guy. I don't know what his name is. Big guy.
I thought
Tall
it was
guy.
John. He used to be with Flashback years ago.
I can't remember.
Is he a tall guy?
Yeah, he's pretty tall.
Oh, there we go.
A little Snelly.
We were putting it together here.
Got like kind of reddish hair.
Get the phone
think
out,
so,
that's
get
him.
Google.
It's dark as hell when I seen him. But.
And I know Chris Marshall's playing drums with him.
Oh, Blinky.
I was surprised Richard didn't
Call
want
him
to do
Mr.
it, man.
Neck when you talk to him. Call him Mr. Neck.
So Neck.
Yeah, when we were when it was me, Chris, Pat, and Jay doing Headbangers Ball, where he lived out there, he had an extra engine just sitting in his yard, and we were like, "What's up with that?" And he's like, "Oh, in case my engine blows out in my truck." Remember that truck he had, that box truck, or actually it was like a bread truck.
I do remember this. Yeah.
And he just had an extra engine in case the engine went out in that truck. And so we were like, you fucking redneck. Hey, Mr. Neck. So we
He's
just,
smart as hell when it
it
comes-
evolved into Mr. Neck.
Hey, he's
and
smart as hell when it comes
Oh,
to
Chris
building
is,
something.
most definitely. It was just funny.
I always like Chris.
Chris is a great guy and he's a good drummer.
Yeah.
I mean, he does everything solid, I mean,
And he
and
just
he's got good timing.
he still lives for that shit. I
Yeah,
said, I
he
just I just don't have the desire to do it anymore. I don't. I'd rather sit here, do our podcast, and then one day again, we'll play music out here.
Yeah, maybe.
So
You're gonna need you a get rid of the table.
well, that's one of the things we've been talking about is how to make this more convertible. To switch from podcast to rehearsals.
Well, actually, the drum kit is kind of takes up so much room.
It does.
Move it on
You
back.
need to find a way to kind of collapse it. Yeah.
Well, what we need is a drummer to come over and set it up before we collapse it into, or before we move it into a spot, because we have yet to have a real drummer come over and set up that kit the way a drum kit should be set
And
up.
I'll
I mean,
talk
we've
to-
I'll
gotten
tell you
it.
who you call.
We're musicians, so we've gotten it
Have you
in
seen
a
Chip
good spot.
Bridges' band?
Yeah.
Called I'm trying to look at the
And then we can.
Hoods Creek.
But every
Kevin.
drummer sets
I've
it up
talked
so
to him.
different. Though.
Talk to Kevin, man.
I did.
There's a certain
I did.
amount of standard.
He's like, when I get time,
Yeah.
I've talked to David Summerlin. I'm calling all you motherfuckers out, man. I talked to David Summerlin. I talked to Richard Arp. I talked to Kevco. I'll give you that one. Yeah,
Dean
yeah,
Jeffries.
yeah,
Hey.
Dean
We
Jeffries.
talked to Dean Jeffries.
You
How
know,
about Kevin Edwards.
what's your brother doing? I bet your brother will do it.
You want Jeff to come out here
Yeah,
and set up that
yeah.
drum kit right there
Yeah.
for you? Well, yeah, he can do that.
right.
I'll talk to him.
Well, while you're here,
Mow the yard and do some weed whacking.
Yeah. Matter of fact, can you change my oil, man? Do that lights on my fucking
And paint
dash.
my house.
hey, there's a little bit of crap on my porch.
Oh,
Jeff
geez.
can sit on the drum kit and actually join the interview with everybody and do drum.
He could do a pod. We got an
You know,
extra mic
drum
on right
shots.
there, man. We could do set up another mic over there and do a podcast. while he's-
drumcast.
yeah.
Every
yeah.
time Curtis tells a dad joke,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because that thing makes all sorts of different sounds. And
Oh, dude,
yeah.
that is one of the best
Yeah, bad.
sounding kits I've ever heard, man. It really does sound
that
good.
would be.
Yeah, Kevin's
Fucking
got
awesome.
That. He's got them electric drums too.
But like I said, I can't get him over here.
oh, you got the
You know?
electric cymbals too. That's really.
I mean, and believe it or not, man, some of the drum sounds that come out of that thing, I mean,
They're very impressive
yeah,
for
yeah.
electronic kit.
Dude, it's the same stuff that Chris Lord Alge and Bob Rock been doing for 30 years. It's samples are mixed in. It's
I almost thought about selling the kit and buying Behringer just came out with a
drum machine?
Dude, they came out with almost a replica to the old vintage Lynn drum machine that they used, on Pyromania and all those
Yeah.
fucking albums, you know.
You hear that a lot in them Def Leppard stuff. You hear it a lot.
But I
Well,
tell you,
Van
man,
Halen
I
had
was
it.
so disappointed when I found out that that all the drums on Pyromania were electronic. I'm like, no, dude. I just was like, no.
Also,
you know-
they had to change the snare to the foot pedals for that, so that boy
Yeah,
could play.
yeah.
You know?
But hey, he came back, man, dude. What a miraculous comeback, man. That band has been
And
through
he-
some shit, man.
And
got that-
they're still
It's
playing.
got that.
Yeah.
Yeah, how could you not tell that the drums were electronic on Pyromania, man?
He was drunk.
They just didn't sound like that to me.
He was probably
they
drunk.
didn't overtly
think so.
sound like electronic drums to me. either.
No.
Look, there was a period when electronic drums came
snare
out,
did.
and they sounded
Yeah,
like
they sounded
electronic.
Yeah.
And then there was a period where it morphed into people trying to make them sound as real as possible.
Yep.
And now we're at the point where they mix the sample, they blend the samples in with the actual hits.
Right. Okay.
And
But
no,
no.
there's
the
parts
snare.
there's parts on Pyromania that okay, yeah, that's definitely sampled.
Triggered or
But-
sampled. Yeah.
For the most part, yeah, I thought it was Rick Allen recording the drums. Come to find out, the only thing on the album that he played were the cymbals.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
What do? I play the cymbals. Ding. Or that's better than the triangle, I guess.
But yeah, I mean, so yeah, Behringer's got this drum machine out that they replicated the old Lynn drum machine with, and I'm like, I could sell that fucking kit.
Have you seen that big 7-mile post thing behind the drummers? It's a big round light back here behind him, and the outside of it, they kind of trying to make it look like a fluorescent, but it's a piece of copper, made out of copper. Everybody hits it. Dane Britt started it. Everybody hits it like it's a gong.
There's a gong reference again, man.
Yeah, we've been talking about getting a gong to set up here so we can dong.
And somebody says something stupid.
Yeah.
Gong.
At the Gong Show.
All right, let's go to J.P. Morgan. We're going to give him a chance to.
Oh, that'd be good times, man.
Wait, now,
Good
where
times.
is that at? What bar? Is that
7
at
Mile Post.
7 Mile Post. Okay.
They don't even charge you to get in there.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's the one on Carolina Beach Road, right?
No,
right
that's
down-
the
right
That's
down
the
there.
one over there across
It was the Ogden.
Ogden Tap Room.
No.
It used to
Oh,
be.
okay.
It was the Ogden Inn.
That's where.
yeah, but it was beaches.
Beaches. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Is
what
that where
we-
you played? Where
Yeah.
I was running sound
Yeah,
for you?
that's it. Yeah,
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, that's
that's a nice place, man.
it's
It
a
really
nice
is.
spot. Yeah, especially that outdoor
Yeah, they got a
stage
beautiful,
they have set
beautiful
up.
stage, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful stage, man.
I like that area and the area out there. I guess that's where they'll be playing tonight, huh?
No, they're playing right over there where Leon's restaurant used to be. It's
Oh,
called
okay.
Ogden Tap Room. It's
Yeah,
outside gig.
yeah.
Okay.
You know, there's a bar not down a few I can't remember the name of it. It's like
Diamonds.
Brothers. Well, Diamonds Bub and Billiards they never had any live performances
Yeah,
in there.
Billy Sappho owns that. Him and Tony,
Uh-huh.
their family, I guess.
Was
but
that okay?
They own that. They own the Ogden Tap Room and the daggone Diamonds.
Uh-huh.
And the guy that owns the Ogden Tap Room tried to buy that Diamonds place so he can have a great big
Yeah.
spot, you know. Billy said, I think I'm going to hold on to it, man.
Yeah.
Is Diamond still there?
Yeah.
Shit,
That's
that
Michael.
place been over like 25 years.
Yeah, that's
man.
been there for a long
That's
time.
Michael Ray's hangout.
Really?
You want to go see Michael Ray? Go up in there about 2 or 3.
Damn.
No
I
shit.
wouldn't mind seeing Michael Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a brand new Honda.
You remember Michael Ray, the old bartender upstairs at the Monk?
Yeah, I think so.
tall guy.
I didn't get as many hours in at the Monk as you guys and my brother did.
Well, we had to work overtime.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I got a 1991 Honda Civic 3-door. Michael comes in about 2 o'clock and says, hey, man, who owns that blue car out in the back? I said, that's my car, man. Me and Phil rode up here in that thing. He says, well, I just backed into it.
Oh.
I said, what do you mean? I said, well, hell, just give me your damn driver's license and your insurance, and I'll freaking call them and they'll fix the shit. So dent in the door, you know? He
Right.
goes, well, here's the problem. I ain't got no license or any insurance.
God.
So I moved it around to the front parking lot. They called the police and said, man, somebody hit my freaking car, man. I had full coverage, you know. I said, somebody hit my freaking car.
That happens.
He goes, well, I see some paint on it. We're halfway there to catching him. I'm like, shit, Michael Ray did the hamster. You ain't going to catch this guy.
This guy thought he was
He's
Columbo.
driving out no license and shit. Insurance and nothing.
God.
Like, damn, Michael.
We'll track him down.
Oh, boy.
Well, at least he was honest with you, man.
I know. But
Yeah.
still, need my car fixed, pal.
That's funny.
We
man.
still
So-
friends, Curdy? We still friends? Sorry, man, about your car. We still buds?
Oh, He said, I'll give you some liquor drinks and some beer. I said, Michael, I can't drink $9,000 worth of fucking liquor.
But I could try.
That's what Leon said to me. I took him a bunch
Yeah.
of rock around his pool at River Rock. That
Right.
expensive shit. He says, come on up to the bar. I'll hook you up to the restaurant. I said, okay. I pull up in there in my dump truck. He said, how much owe you? I said, $600. He goes, let's trade some eggs and bacon, some tea. I said,
For the
Leon,
next year,
I
right?
cannot. No, he went to give me the cash. I said, I can't eat that much freaking food, man. $600
$100 worth of breakfast.
It'd take me 3 years to do that, man. That shit, $10 a plate, but damn, it's a minute. Man.
That's still,
Yeah.
you don't have a place to eat breakfast, though, man.
Yeah,
I
I
mean, it's,
don't-
you know.
I tell you what, when they moved up the road there, closer, in town, they moved to that place. It's
Hamburger Joe's.
Yeah, is that what it is now? There used to be a Rose's right there too.
Mm.
They just went downhill, dude. I don't know what the hell happened, but they had one of the top 10 places in Wilmington to eat. And when he made that move,
You know what it used to be, don't you? Where the Burger King is in Ogden.
is that what it on that little triangle of land?
Right where the Burger King, not in the triangle. It's a square lot.
Is that Burger King still there? Or they take it down?
Yeah, it's still there.
Uh.
Damn, you ain't been over that way?
Not in a long time, dude.
Yeah, you talking
right
about
up-
when you turn
I haven't
to
either.
go down there in Middle Sound, right? The Burger
Yeah.
King's on the corner
On
of
the left, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And they tore that other Scotsman that was on the right side of the road down completely and built that, where they moved that big ass oak tree.
Yep.
They moved it back about 100 yards. The city wouldn't let them tear it down. Now look, they're tearing every friggin' tree down.
Yeah, I know.
If a stump sticks up, they tear the friggin' 600-year-old tree down.
Yeah.
It's like, shane it off, man.
Well, there's some big old tree when you go in there, when you get on I-440 and you're going towards Porter's Neck. You know how you finish up and you take that right exit to go to Porter's Neck? There's a tree right there, a gigantic tree that's got a fence around it. I think there's a plaque or something. Apparently that tree, when they discovered it, they decided they had to reroute the road around it because it was like 300 years old or something.
Well,
That
they're tearing
happens.
they're tearing them ones on Market Street down by the National Cemetery.
Yep.
It's a hazard because the root's sticking up. Well, you can stay your ass on the sidewalk.
Well, the trees are 3 inches from the edge of the road. I mean, you got to
I
make
know.
that right-hand turn coming around there by the cemetery.
You know, we were talking about this the other day, and I said, you know, it's funny how that, you know, all these controversial data centers are popping up all over the U.S. right now. That all of a sudden, climate change it's not that important anymore.
No.
And
Yeah.
what kills me is how Al Gore has a good rapport with Mother Nature. And old people send him millions of dollars. Like, he's going to call Mother Nature up, hey, don't let it rain for about a month. We'll be all right."
Hold off on that.
People are stupid, man.
Yeah.
Just like that Jimmy Swaggart.
Yeah.
He had that thing one day, said, I had a dream last night, and God talked to me and said, I need to raise $1 million.
You talking about
kill me.
Oral Roberts? I remember
Any-
that in the 70s.
Pick one. That was
Yeah,
it.
they all did it, man. They
I
all did it.
swear.
If I don't raise $10 million by
Jim Baker.
tomorrow at 3 p.m.,
Jimmy Swaggart.
God's gonna take me to heaven.
You know where Jimmy Swaggart's money went? Station Road, you know that church in the curve?
Mega church.
Scott Furr and Dan Furr, that was his mother.
Okay.
Marion Furr. She sold 25 acres in Charlotte to Jim Baker and Tammy Faye Baker.
Start the PTL club.
They had the PTO club, but she wanted to build a church, so she sold 25 acres. She lived here. She sold 25 acres up there, and she built that church right down that curve.
I'll be damned.
That's where the money came from, Jim Baker.
Oh,
Good
wow.
history
Oh,
story
okay.
right there. Tell people when you ride by, Jimmy Baker bought that little church, sold the farm up there. They had 25 acres, and she bought that church with it.
Wow.
It's crazy, man.
I saw an interesting thing today. You're talking about the history, and this is something I never knew. As a diehard Boston Red Sox fan, they sing "Sweet Caroline" at the park every seventh inning.
Yeah.
You know, when they're playing home games, right? And have been for decades. And
Why the seventh inning?
I don't know. I don't know because the seventh inning stretch.
Seventh inning
you know.
stretch.
But I see this video today, and it's this girl. Her name's Caroline, and she says
Is she
most
sweet?
most people don't know this, but the whole reason that everybody does that is because of me. And her father was a scoreboard operator there, and somehow after she was born, he started getting this thing rolling to do Sweet Caroline during the seventh inning, and I went on. I was talking to a buddy of mine.
This obviously is not a real long tradition. It's,
No. I mean, it's 25, 30 years maybe, something like that.
That's it?
Yeah.
oh, well, damn.
Well, Neil Diamond had something to do with it.
Well,
right?
again, so this is what I found so funny. I was like, okay, so every year, so the Sox have 81 home games a year times 37,000 people, in the stadium. So every year, like 3 million people sing this song, and she doesn't get a fucking cent off of it. Nothing.
Well, you're not the Caroline we're talking about.
Yeah.
Right.
But Neil Diamond was raking in like millions in royalties up until 22 when he, like all the other big artists, he sold all his publishing rights off,
Oh,
So,
okay.
but they said he was bringing in like $500,000 a year alone off
Just
that
from
one
them
song,
using
just
that,
from that
yeah.
song.
Wow.
And that's all it takes to make a career out of music is one. Just ask Sonny and Cher.
Yeah.
One song's all you need. You don't need 8 albums and 20 years worth of crap. One.
But he's got to die first for it increases. You notice that?
You mean the Elvis
You ain't
effect?
popular as hell till you die. Everybody's milking your ass.
How many people get a number one hit after they die,
Yeah.
Well, I remember when Elvis died, my parents went out to Kmart and bought a bunch of Elvis albums. Yeah, shit went through the roof. The sales went way up, and they're
And
still
that'd be a
milking.
nice club, that damn Kmart. Country on one side and rock and roll on the other.
Yeah, that's where I got my music.
It was. That and Camelot music in the mall.
Well,
That's
after
where cuz work.
yeah,
Yep.
Hey, baby.
But then I found out all the cool kids went to School Kids, so then I started going there.
School Kids Records was very cool.
It was. It's
Remember
open.
they had the
They got it.
VCR
It's open
rental?
again.
Yeah, they were great, man, because they had VCR rentals in there too, and you could actually buy guitar strings because I used to keep popping my earstrings.
Remember Cousin Skinny did the cool School Kid commercial?
Yes.
I remember Cuz doing it. I don't remember Skinny though.
Yeah, Skinny
was the big
Zombie.
looking zombie.
Okay.
Oh, and he was the guy that had the raccoon hat on and said, "What about albums?"
Yeah. But damn, did you see Cuz on the beach? He ran out and did that David Lee Roth kick. That one
Yeah.
kick in there. God damn, it's flipping way over his head. I said, damn, shit, boy's got skills.
Remember, so there was that, and then remember he did zero subs. Remember he did the.
God, I love
Remember
that
that?
place, man. I do.
Remember the song on that was Cuz.
Yeah, that was man.
And who was Cuz? Who was it? It was Cuz and somebody.
Was this before or after
Oh,
his?
it's that girl. That girl, what's her name? I can't remember her name. The blonde head chick.
Anyways, that commercial for zero subs. That zero subs.
Before or after what?
Before or after his tenure at WHSL?
Oh, this is way after.
Yeah.
Way after.
Well,
okay,
I
yeah.
don't know. The School Kids was kind of close, right?
That'd have been around the same time.
That would have been, yeah.
Yeah, one time he called me about 12 o'clock. He goes, I said, what you doing? He goes, man, I'm stuck here till 6 in the morning, man. I said, well, play Funeral for a Friend for me, man.
Nice.
Some long
He
stuff.
goes,
yeah.
you know what? I'm going to play Funeral for a Friend, Elton John song. He goes, I'm going to play that because Pam Bird's coming by here and I'm going to have a good little time, 10 minutes to do my thing, you know? So the song gets through, and Cuz goes, I hear some girl going, there ain't nobody there but him. And all
Right.
that. All of a sudden, Cuz goes, well, I'd like to say hello to Pam Bird, wherever she's doing tonight. I hope she's having fun. He told me next morning, she's sitting in his lap. She's going, Cuz.
They should have put on some Inagata Davida. That'd give
Oh
them
boy, yeah.
Yeah, that's like a 30-minute solo, isn't it?
Jesus.
Yeah, it's transcendental, man.
Or anything by the Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
Well, live, yeah. Any of their live stuff.
Wow.
It's never, and I know.
I hate the Grateful Dead. I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm throwing this out there. I hate
DP and Stu are big Dead fans, man, and it's just not my thing, man. I don't like
jam bands.
jam bands.
'Cause you ain't tripping.
Rock. No, it's not that. I just don't care for them.
You trip it, you start going like this.
yeah.
Well, it's a whole yeah.
I'm not a noodler.
Russell, the acid helps when you're.
Well, that and that
their
may be.
shirts, Fig, and their shirts they wear, they're like this.
Right.
And they're always doing this. We call them booger shirts. Got that booger shirt on.
But on the opposite
Hey,
end, it's
nice
like
booger shirt.
the whole virtuoso neoclassical that came out. Yngwie. I can't listen to that, man. I can't.
Well, it's a
Hey, you want
lot
to hear
of
something
notes.
funny? Sheryl Crow, she sang all the Michael Jackson backup.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
I actually knew
crazy.
that. I did know that.
She had her hair was this big.
I did not know that.
Yep. She
Yeah,
sure
there was
did.
a thing on the
Interesting.
you see it on Facebook. Is that where you seen it?
Which one?
Her and she was going, yeah, I did all the hee in the background, and
All right.
she did all that.
Well,
stuff.
I don't know.
I haven't seen
Michael
that.
did that, but I wouldn't be surprised. That is a rock and roll fact I did not know. I didn't know, but it doesn't surprise me that she was a backup singer for someone like MJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
So there's her musical profession went from that to the Tuesday Night Music Club, which interesting enough is with Kevin
Bacon.
McCarthy, I think his name was.
Kevin Bacon.
Had a great band. God, his name escapes me right now. But anyways, Kevin was just an incredible songwriter. So all the guys that she wrote half the material with these guys, and then all of a sudden
She got the assist.
she got the
got a lot of
assist.
help.
She gets signed,
Yeah.
and it's like, I don't know you motherfuckers, and it's off and running, bro.
When it comes down to splitting
know.
up song writing royalties, you do not want to complicate
Yeah.
that. You don't want anyone else in the room, but to the people that are working on it, all of a sudden they say, well, why don't you say the instead of and?
Yeah.
That's 3%.
I text Edward McCain. I said, hey, man, if your ratings ever fall, your next show, I'll fly in for you on fire. He said, you are the fucking goat, Curtis.
I can't believe he didn't ask you to go on tour with
That
him.
would
He
be-
should have known a good thing when he saw it.
He don't.
That'd have been awesome.
I
though.
mean, come on, man.
He ain't like he was.
It would be cool. Yeah.
He was He was the story about I'll Be. So there's a video on YouTube where he played the Bing Lounge. I guess when Microsoft Bing was around, and they did a song. They did I'll Be, and he tells the audience a story of how he wrote the song. And he said, he's in this redneck bar one night, and he sees this guy taking a swing at this girl, and he's like, she's all upset, and he goes, honey, I'll be your shoulder to cry on. And he goes, waiter, pen and paper, please.
Remember that night we were leaving
Best
Carolina
pickup
Beach?
line ever.
You give that girl a ride to the other side of the bridge to a trailer park. You might not have been there.
Oh, I want to hear this story.
I don't know, but it sounds like
What were he
The
talking
girl
about?
was- the
Trailer
girl was
parks and
pregnant, wearing
chicks.
one of them skimpy dresses, had a liquor drink in this hand and a
Marlboro.
cigarette in this hand. And she says, hi, can you give me a ride across the bridge? That's when Rob said, what trailer park are you from? She said, Butler's. How'd you know I lived in a trailer? So before we got to the Waffle House at Monkey Junction, we done wrote that trailer park song. We just naming shit.
Sing it for us, Curtis. Sing it, man. What was some of the lines in that song?
Well, the first one was, is it a trailer or a mobile home? Does it sit on wheels or sit on stone? Are you pregnant, got dirty feet? Because that's the way the girl, or have a Marlboro and a liquor drink. And that's what that girl was doing when we were riding her home. She was like, y'all sure was cool.
You didn't rape me or nothing.
No, Rob was funny as shit because he goes, he said something funny as shit. He's like, all right, I'll see you, skank. She said, okay, bye.
She didn't realize.
We wrote that song from Charles and Mabel's to freaking Waffle House in Monkey Junction.
Jesus, man.
We stopped in there, and the cub was going, hitting on the table.
I wanted to use that as the intro music tonight, but I could not find my damn CD because I got home so late and I did not.
Internet.
I couldn't
Is it
find
on
it.
the
We
on-
couldn't find, dude. I looked for it on
Pull it
YouTube.
up.
I couldn't
That's
find
why
it.
we had.
You can find it on YouTube.
We could play some music.
The studio version of Trailer Park.
I think so.
Well, I didn't find it.
I
Well, we
couldn't
never
find
recorded out of a studio, but
it.
So,
Well,
go-
isn't there a live version?
There's a live version, yeah.
Or no, there. I don't know.
But
I couldn't find it.
so this one you have to look up. So look up, type in, go to YouTube, type in Edwin McCain in you deep. So there's a whole thing where Edwin's backstage, and
he's talking about me.
He's talking about Curtis.
How about this?
You know,
It was like a
And,
9-foot
really?
stage.
yeah.
He still has a 9-foot stage.
He's like
And
big
he
old,
came
big
down-
old,
and he
big
came
old
down
rock
like
club.
75 miles an hour.
And crashed into the drums.
Yeah, he said the drums
That
were
was
flying everywhere.
true.
It was like, so, and what actually happened was, and I was fortunate enough to be there that night upstairs when you lit yourself on fire because everybody at the
Phil
same
Thompson
time
did.
turns around and goes, what the fuck?
Phil Thompson poured all his liquor on me.
So Curdy's on fire in this fireproof suit on a zip line, and the band's already started playing, and he goes down this zip line
Everybody was probably like,
and lands on
"Where's
the
guy
stage.
singing?" I mean,
You
we
know,
heard enough intro.
But yeah,
yeah.
You did the NU Deep National or the NU Deep.
was the national
What was
anthem.
It was
It was-
national anthem, but it was the X-rated version.
It was
Yeah.
a take on the national anthem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
X-rated
who
version.
who had you had a couple of
Then you
guys
deep
with fire
version.
extinguishers on the stage.
Probably Gino and somebody.
Travis.
Okay, Travis.
He's
was there.
dead now. He's dead now. Travis
Yeah.
Stevens.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, he's been
He's
passed
been
for.
dead, man.
I did not know that, man.
Yeah.
Damn,
Fentanyl get you, boy.
Did he pass
well,
before Cuz? Or was it after Cuz?
After.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's been a little while.
Yeah, he's. That boy,
I watched Travis beat the living fuck out of this Marine one night at the Monk, man. I mean,
He
he.
could, fat as he was, he could throw some
Well,
cup.
dude, it was. So this
You
was
know, his,
upstairs.
you know who his uncle was?
Uh,
Bull Ellington.
no shit.
That's his uncle.
I'll be damned, man. No, we were upstairs at the Monk, man, and this fucking Marine had his shirt off and he was all tatted up, man. And he kept fucking with Travis, and Travis warned him, man. Travis was like, dude, you need to
Travis
get away
goes-
from me, man. Stay as far. He said, "What you gonna do? What you?" And, I mean, this dude was, just
Just kept
provoking
on
it.
pushing.
And fucking next thing I know, I turned around and this dude's squealing like a pig. Travis is on top of him, fucking ground pounding his ass. The Marine wiggles out from underneath him. You remember the bar that was blocking the back staircase at the old Mad Monk? Remember there was a bar, just a movable bar, but it was blocking the back staircase there, so you couldn't come up the back way. This motherfucker dove. This Marine was so scared he dove over that fucking bar and just crashed down the staircase. I'm like, fuck, well, that just happened.
I asked Travis one time, I said, I was like, dude, I'm so glad you're a friend of mine. And if I'm around, if you're out there and somebody fucks with me, I know I'm good because you got my back. And he's like, yeah. I was like, well, so what gives, he said, he told me, if it looks like it's going to go down, don't be the second one to punch.
Yeah, the second guy never wins.
No.
I get it. Yeah.
You
I was
remember
like,
Bobby Deneen?
That makes
He just
perfectly
passed
damn
away.
good sense.
I know that name.
He bought Danny Emma's house right in front of the Wrightsboro Park, that big house across the street.
I know the name.
Me and
I
Bobby
can't-
went to Lulu's downtown. Remember that place? Lulu's?
Vaguely.
Well, it was a foosball tournament. Me and Bobby was the shit back in the day.
Lulu.
Yeah.
That wasn't down by. Was that underground Orton's?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
it was underground, but it was down there by the gay bar across the street. There's a little house.
Mickey Rats. Was that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
we were at Mickey, in front of Mickey Rats.
In front of Mickey.
So we parked in the back there because nowhere to park. So we parked in the gay bar. Well, all of a sudden we win this tournament. It's like we got to be to work at 7. We're being a telephone cable right there at Ansco on
Okay.
Berkeley Road. We got to be to work at 7. And Bobby, Mr. Clown, I swear that guy's a freaking clown, dude. He'd do all kind of shit to your car, like I had a dump truck called Got Dirt. He changed it on, took stickers and tape and put it on it with gay dirt on my fucking dump truck. I'm riding down the road, all these guys are going, I'm like, what the fuck they waving at me for today, And he put flagging on your bumper, roll the flagging tight to your reach hitch, and all of a sudden you got 3,500 of pink flagging Just flapping down the road. So we go to this tournament. We won this tournament. These guys that we were playing, they were big as shit, man. And the guys, they were from Wallace, big old redneck. They were drunk as hell. Boom, 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 boom. Bobby said, keep it up. And they were hitting the light in front of us, up, hanging over the foosball table. We're going to kick y'all's ass. You watch. This is just the first game. Well, we beat the shit out of them. We won $500.
Damn, nice.
We're outside counting the money out. Give me $250, Bobby. Bobby gives me $250. He said, what you going to do with yours? I said, I got to pay my freaking light bill tonight on the phone. I'm fucking going to get my lights cut off, man. So we start walking across the street, and Bobby looks back. He goes, hey, there's some guys we just beat. And Bobby goes, hey, you sissies, you want to handle it out back at this bar? And I thought it was queer all of a sudden, you know? So Bobby goes, want some gay sex? And I'm like, Bobby, them motherfuckers are huge. They're big as hell. So he had a Beretta. So we started running down the damn alley. Bobby's going, chirp, 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 with his little chirper in his hand to keep up. He's running down the alley. So we get the thing. He jumps in first. He goes, pleep, locks the door again. Here them guys are coming. I'm going to beat your ass when I catch you. I said, Bobby, open the fucking door, man. He's going, chirp, chirp. I grabbed the door. It was closed. It was still locked. I'm going to break this fucking window. Man, that was so funny as shit. Bobby rides off. We go around the block in front of the two clubs. Them guys come back. They got the shirts ripped off of them and everything. Bobby goes, bye, sailors. I was like, you are fucking glad everyone was caught my ass. I was like, he's in the car. You ride with me? You ride with me? I said, yeah, the freaking door, dude. I was sitting there scared, but I had $250 in my hand, boy. Then we had to get up at 7 o'clock and go to work. I was like, damn, Bobby, here it is, 2 o'clock. We get home, we get up about 6:30 to go to work right over here on Blue Clay Road. I was like, he just passed away. And,
I thought that may be where I know his name. I think I saw your post on that.
Yeah, man. Hell, Scott Britt was there. Billy Sappho was there. It was it was a good freaking. I've never in my life heard some stories that preacher told that I didn't even know. I knew them all my freaking life since we were about 11.
Damn.
And I was like, he's a freaking clown, man. That guy was the best dude in the world.
Yeah.
He pulled a tractor apart one time with them little Vermeers.
Yeah.
They'd steer like an ant, you know. He pulled one of them apart on a hill in Hampstead, and he looks at me. He says, Bert's going to kill me. I said, what do you mean? Thing's a piece of shit. And Bert always had this big chew in his mouth, cowboy boots, big buckle. But Bert's going to kill me, man. I said, relax, dude. He ain't going to tell him I done it. He said, but I'm the foreman. I said, don't matter who's on the machine when it breaks.
Yeah.
Damn, good times, man.
Yeah.
We've been around a lot, man. Been around a lot.
The gas was like $2 when we were in Fowles. It was like $1.97, $2.
Dude, I remember when I first moved to Wilmington in 1981, I think gas was around 60 cents a gallon.
Yeah.
You know, cigarettes were maybe $1 a pack.
It was probably less than that, Russ, because I remember in high school it was like 50 cents a gallon.
Yeah, it's 55 on one store, and the other one had it at 50.
Yeah.
They had gas wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing out right there in Murrayville, man. The pantry and the BP station, they still go at it.
See, when I was growing up, man, in high school, our bus driver was so damn cool. He'd ride around after everybody was off the bus, burning, you know. And all the buses were gas. They weren't diesel. He lived on Page Avenue. Me and Stanley Lipsy used to go up there at night with his mama's Kingswood station wagon, had a 454 in it. We'd burn the gas like crazy. I'd get up there, hit that thing, siphon the gas out the bus, fill up the car, take it back home. His mama says, how'd you have that much money to gas that thing up? He said, oh, guy, let me borrow some money. We were sucking the gas the school bus down. Every weekend.
Thank you, New Hanover County. Thank you, New Hanover County.
I had some cool damn bus drivers, though, man.
I drove a school bus for 3 years, man.
Otto. Sounds like that was, Otto on
The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Bart, man.
I didn't know you drove a school bus. You were.
Oh, dude.
Whole time I was in high school.
Mr. Rodeo, school bus rodeo winner over here.
Won second place in New Hanover County school bus rodeo.
What did they make you do? Back up real fast and shit?
You had to back up to a certain point without knocking over, things.
That's how they do it at CDL school. Back up 2 foot like you're at a ramp. And you got to back up. You know what I did?
Yeah.
The lady was around the side of the dump truck. She's writing shit down. I made a mark about this far away from the line, you know.
All right.
On the driver's side, I kept backing up till my back tires got that mark. She said, how you back that truck up so close to that line? Ain't nobody ever done that.
He cheated on the Kobayashi
I
Baru.
don't know. Yeah, right.
He put an egg in. So you had to back up to the egg sitting on the traffic cone like Greg and Marcia.
No, they just had 2 cones with a string across the yellow string, and you couldn't.
I don't remember what this was. It was something that would fall over if you hit it very easy. And but yeah, I like got very very close to it, and then they had the slalom, which. Gee, you're doing what 5-7 miles an hour through the cones.
Man, the best thing I ever seen, I was watching not a month ago, dude. Remember the old figure 8 races?
Oh yeah.
Oh baby,
Where was that?
I can't remember. I might have been somewhere in North Carolina. I was watching on YouTube. It was school buses. Everybody did their
hell
school
yeah.
bus up with their
listen
own
to this, you
paint
didn't
job.
know. You know where the A&H Auto is in Castlehane?
Yeah.
Yep.
All of that whole block was a dirt track.
No.
The Fireball Raceway, wasn't it?
I think so.
That's
that guy
where it was.
That man that works in there now, he said, I said, why you got a race car in here? He said, my daddy run that race car back here in the back on that track. I said, what track? It goes all the way down to the boat ramp.
Yep. That was Fireball Raceway.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah.
about. So
Oh.
up here at the corner house, the yellow vinyl siding house, there was a guy named Mike Levere that used to work there, and he was some kind of corporate guy for Miller. And Miller had a dirt track car that they would race at Fireball Raceway. And we would go up there sometimes on Saturday nights when I was a kid, and watch the races.
Hey, I tell you what,
So,
you got to stop in there, man. Talk to that man. That guy's got some knowledge. He turned my brake drums. $15.
yeah,
What?
It cost $30 in the Black's tire. Any place.
yeah.
That guy's still old school. $15 per drum
Brake drums on what?
on your
On a
anything,
truck.
your car, or your truck.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, it's like
they're
they're
cheap
talking about
earlier.
on your-
if you're talking about from your dump
On your
truck,
dump truck, yeah.
that is definitely worth more than $15 per drum because
Oh, we
those
should still have a
motherfuckers
dump
weigh
truck.
about 100 pounds.
Well, my thought was, dude, what car uses drums anymore?
The rear
Well,
brake. Well, I don't know.
not
Do they have rear brake?
Nowadays, everything's 4-wheel disc.
I'm sure
everything.
a lot of that's cool that somebody offers that though, because
Yeah.
you can't find many places that offer that service anymore.
I said,
because everything.
$15. The guy goes, yeah, you want to give me more? I was like, damn, you got me.
Yeah.
They got a race car hanging in there in the ceiling.
So was the Fireball essentially like a small oval? Was it
Yeah,
was it
was
flat or
small,
banked?
Yeah.
It was banked.
It was a little bank. Yeah.
Little bank.
Yeah, it's just pure fucking.
How far are we talking? An eighth of a mile, a quarter? I mean, how long?
Probably a quarter.
Yeah, I'd say
Probably
quarter mile. It was a pretty small track.
Still, though, those are the best, man. Because you can
They have races
you
on
can
the
drift.
What's that road that goes to?
It was basically clay. It wasn't even
So
dirt.
you
It
could
was
drift
clay.
around them
Castlehane,
corners.
Yeah.
S&W. Out there, the S&W pre-stress yard where they have all the concrete trucks out there.
Right.
But that
On-
road,
Yes.
roads that runs
Yep.
beside it. Down there's a road called Profit or Profit or something like that. I think it's Profit. They have freaking lawnmower races in the backyard.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, it's old guys too. And they suit themselves.
Yeah, I know.
They're
Yeah.
drunk as hell. And they're running out with freaking lawnmowers.
That reminds me of
Prosperity. That's the road.
Okay.
called.
Prosperity.
All right.
That's cool as hell. And that reminds me, that gives me like the thought of Dale Jr. when he had his, he had a damn go-kart track in his backyard for a while until he got in trouble. And I think his wife made him shut down the track.
Yeah, they have a kids race and they have an adult race there.
I tell you what I would, man. I mean,
That's cool.
if I had time to really get into it, I would love to get into Legends racing. You guys ever watch that?
I did. John
No,
John Boy
that
Bill-
shit
hey,
is fucking-
Legends racing. What are we talking about?
So
What's
you
the
ha-
format?
You have an older style car, like a
1940.
40s,
And they got
but it's
fucking,
shrunk down about 2/3 the way.
Okay.
Everything is like an aluminum chassis, and they power it with a Yamaha 1000cc motor.
Yeah, they use KX 1000.
A motorcycle.
Dude, these things, they haul ass. They sound killer.
John Boy and Billy had one.
God, man, they're
Yeah,
awesome.
they did.
And
Yeah,
then they had
did,
that big shopping cart.
So
yeah, I remember the shop.
there's a
they-
dirt track up in Charlotte, right across from the Speedway, in between the Speedway and Z-Max Dragway. There's a dirt oval track there. And I just happened to go in there one night. Me and Ratzloff were up there working, and we went in there on a Friday night, and we're watching these Legends racing. And my jaw just on the ground because these cars are just hauling ass around this dirt track. And 9 times out of 10, they were sideways, man.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah, drifting all the way
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
they were
hot,
just
man.
killer,
That is
man.
so cool.
Killer.
Well, I would love to get into like go-kart racing.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I mean, because that's something that,
That's too low to the ground for me.
Nah,
you ain't never driven no Corvette then. You ain't
That's
never.
like
My
a
uncle had a Corvette.
hot rodded skateboard,
Hey, my
man.
uncle.
That's like sitting your ass on the asphalt right there.
In
You know about Jack?
Yeah, in 1967 or something like that, we were going to Carolina Beach. That big bridge wasn't there. It was just that fucking straight piece down on the right. And the Hell's Angels pulled up beside my uncle. How about cutting that fucking bright light off, motherfucker? And they yelling this shit at my uncle. And I was a little 7-year-old kid. I had to sit on some pillows and shit and look over the dash, you know. Fucking. So I'm sitting up on my legs. So we look like two adults in the fucking car at night. And my uncle said, "How about fuck you, motherfucker?" And I said, damn, no shit. They had Hell's Angels jackets on. So my uncle reached over the damn seat and said, "Move your leg." I moved my leg out the way. He says, "How about I shoot you in your freaking head, dude?" He said, "All I seen was the taillights getting little on the motorcycle. They were gone, dude."
Well, I got news for you. I saw a Hell's Angel coming right down Blue Clay about 3-4 months ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he had the colors on.
Yeah,
and the jacket on. I don't know if he was coming through town or just coming to see someone, or if there's a
You know where the restaurant used to be? It was Fridays on Oleander. They turned that into a bar, you know. So every Wednesday, I think it was, they had Mike Night.
Right.
But the Hell's Angels came down from Charlotte. You know, they came on down. Good old boys, you know, some cousins say.
That was run by a guy named Chitlin.
Good old boys.
Good old boys.
So they had a party there. And I said, "Hey, man, can I take a picture of you?" And the guy says, "Yeah, my back, not my face."
my face.
So
FBI.
he was looking that way. So I took my camera and took a picture of myself, and I was like this. So every time somebody posts me on Facebook, "Yeah, I'll kick your ass." I said, "I'll bring one of my buddies
Freddie,
with
there
me."
you go.
I take that picture and send it to them. They go, "Oh, shit. My bad, man. My bad."
That's thinking ahead, Curtis. That's
Yeah. Everybody knows who he is.
Oh, man. Good times. Good times.
yeah. Well,
good
if they
times.
came down here, they was just checking the scene out to see what was going. It was purposeful. They don't.
They still go to Carolina Beach.
Yeah.
They still go there.
I saw some at Daytona when I went there for spring break.
Who
when I
was
in
a-
college?
It was a local-ish club. Regulators. I mean, there was
I don't really see them. They don't get out and ride. You know how they get out and ride in a group during the daytime? I don't see that around
You
town.
see them at them swap meets, though.
Is that where they?
Yeah, they go to all them swap meets.
Okay. Yeah.
Buying
Cheap shit,
Buying
yeah.
cheaps at Harley Davidson.
All right, gentlemen, we're at 52 minutes, man.
Yeah. Well, we did
Take a
good.
break.
Either that, yeah, or we can whatever. Yeah,
I mean, we
we'll take
call it. I mean, it's all up to you, right? That's the man right
Hey,
there.
what kind of
Come on.
dog is that?
Great Pyrenees.
Man, that's a big son of a bitch.
Oh, she's
No, it
a
ain't.
big one.
They got this more hair.
But yeah, the males are big.
Hey.
What up?
Well.
What's up, buddy?
Chihuahua.
Guys, we're gonna take a quick break,
Short
man.
break,
We'll be
yeah.
back after a pause for the cause. Woo. Peace.
This
Pretty
motherfucker.
ass, sir.
I was like, oh god. I was walking out. I was like, I'm glad I'm getting the fuck out of there.
All right, guys, welcome back, man. Welcome back. Took a quick
that
break there.
Edit that out.
That was, Yeah, I got dude. That's why I didn't publish the last podcast. I got all that shit to edit out about. We were talking about Asian women, and yeah, that's.
What's wrong with that?
Got a little too blue.
Did you forget who I'm married to?
You love me, love you, long time.
Now I got to edit that out.
Well, she knows now. She doesn't know exactly what, but she knows something.
I don't remember now. Well, if
I believe, and again, we're gonna have to edit this part out. But you guys were having a big conversation about sideways pussy. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you remember that now. So.
Is that true?
So you didn't publish it?
I will never tell. No, I'm just gonna. I just got to do some editing. So
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
no worries there. You ever? What happened to May from the Monk, man?
She works with what band is that called? Pantera or Pantera. She works for Pantera.
No
She's a
shit.
freaking manager.
Is she local or
No,
no?
No, she's all. Look on
California.
her
No,
name
she
up
didn't
on her
California.
Facebook page and and Instagram.
Send me her link to her Facebook page,
I
man.
got
I'd
it.
love to have it, man.
God dang, dude,
Yeah, I'd love to talk to her, man, because I hadn't talked to her in years, man.
that girl has got her shit together.
She always did.
Going on.
She always did.
But May's got to be in her mid 60s, late 60s, right?
I'd say 55 somewhere, 60.
no,
May?
dude, she was way older than me, man.
You're thinking about
I'm talking
Terry.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Terry. I'm talking about May.
That's what I'm talking about. Daddy was freaking.
May was the first lady.
She was the manager of the Monk, the old Monk.
Oh, I thought you said Meg.
No,
McCrae.
May.
Yes, I've seen her on there. You can go to JD Slam's page and I think she's on there.
All right.
No, thank you.
Gotta edit that too.
So we got fuck. So we got a special guest. So DP is here as a acting as producer here for us tonight.
DP's not on camera, unfortunately.
No,
It's
no.
a shame. I don't know. There's a camera down there on the floor.
But everybody knows what DP. Yeah, right.
Everybody knows what his ankles look
I
like.
mean, we
So-
could get a chair up over here.
It's
or
not
something,
quite the
man.
crotch shot you're used to, but you know, with the
No.
Sasha cam. But
Hey,
You'll be
at least
famous.
we know what your feet look like.
well, see, I have a camera set up for Sasha that we call the Sasha cam. So you know, we cut that every once in a while. Hey, you're fine.
Everybody knows what DP looks like because he's always on the.
Yeah.
yeah,
So-
but he's,
So you got a camera under the table.
Yeah.
it's not focused on anybody's particular area, though.
Well, if the cops come, they'll throw it out of court because I ain't got lack of evidence.
The Jack cam.
Spankalicious.
crotch/Jack/Sasha cam. No, Sasha's a star in her own right, man. She loves the Sasha. She loves the podcast. But yeah. So yeah, I was always wondering what May was doing, man.
But
it was funny as
again,
hell. I remember. So I wasn't even 21, and I was working at the Monk, and I was still drinking because what I would do is once we went inside there, you know, I'd always cut my damn armband off, and then find somebody who was 21, and then you know go the old trick and go to the bathroom. Wet your hand and then roll it across the back of their hand, so you got a
But
big
hadn't they
smeared stamp on your fucking hand, and they're like, the bartenders didn't fucking care.
Didn't
You
they
want-
just changed the law? Like a couple, like I was still in high school. When did they
it
flip
was
the
it
law
was
from
right around that time.
18 to
because
21.
My sister, when you could drink at what was it? You could drink at 18.
Yeah.
Then you could drink at 19,
yeah.
and then they moved it to 21. Well, my sister fell right within all that. She could drink at 18, then she had to stop.
She
She could
rode the
drink at
wave.
19, and
Yeah. When I turned 21, it got that way. I was like, now I can drink, man. Same.
Yeah.
As soon as it stopped, I went right to 21. I'm like, sweet.
yeah, you got
Here's-
lucky. You
listen to
got
this.
lucky.
I was 18 in high school. My senior year, we moved so freaking much, man. I failed the 4th grade, so I was right in the place, you know.
Had a nice beard
I
going.
took an ace, took oceanography.
Okay.
So every morning I had to go to Brightsville Beach, in front of that tower, in front of the blockade runner, get in the boats. It was like me and David Floyd and those Marine.
Were you in school with Will Morris? He was doing the
No,
oceanography program.
Curtis is what?
I'm 65 now.
Who was your teacher?
Okay, all right, you were yeah.
So my teacher?
Yeah, who was your teacher?
He was Mr.
Not Mr. Mayo.
No, it was
No, I had Mr.
Miller.
Mayo.
It was Captain Miller.
Captain Miller.
I don't remember Cap Miller.
Yeah, it was Mitch Miller and Michelle Miller's dad.
Look at me.
That's
I'm the captain
So
now.
as soon as we got in those boats, everybody else was 17 years old. As soon as we got in the boat, they go, take us to Sea Pass so we can get a 6-pack.
Yeah.
I drive it to get the 6-pack. We all drink from 8 in the morning till 12. And we go back to school, try and pass your class. Shit was fun as hell. John Trowbridge was one of the teachers.
okay.
What was the wasn't there a drive-through beer store and what was it? Brew through?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
How does a business like
I
that
don't
fail?
remember that though.
You're selling alcohol. How does a fucking business like that sell?
There's one now at
You
Monkey
want to hear what happened
Junction.
to Brew Through? The guy, you don't want to hear it?
No, I do want to hear it.
The guy that working in there, a cop run through there to get him a drink, and pack of nabs and some cigarettes and shit, you know? Well, the guy that worked there, he had a big bulge sticking out of his back right there. And he walked off. The cop looked over there. That somebody's got a gun. And he worked there.
Oh,
He was scared.
no,
So
yeah.
the cop comes, guy brings his little beverage back, his cigarettes, his little nabs and shit. He said, hey, man, let me ask you something. You got a concealed weapon permit? He goes, nah, why? He jumps out of the car and locks the guy up. And so they close the freaking doors.
That was it.
That was
the
really
best.
that was what happened.
Sucks.
Fuck me,
He had a
man.
big bulge hanging out. He done hooked the guy up with his drink and cigarettes.
I mean, I don't blame the dude for packing.
No,
I mean,
not
you know,
at a-
not
at
in a
a
business like that.
drive-through.
The
You
cop's
know,
like,
but
you got a concealed weapon permit? He goes, nah, why? Why you ask that?
No, why?
He was
Because
like,
it's the law.
Well, he was
Well,
like,
but
oh, shit, I got to see my gun.
dang.
Bulge in his back pants under his shirt.
Damn. But yes, you're
Oh, wait,
working
did I get
in
my
a
drink
drive-through
first?
place. I would.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't blame the guy for
I
packing,
don't
but
blame
goddamn,
the guy,
dude, you
but
should have
yes,
fucking
should have
been
done
legit,
it the
bro.
correct way.
Due
know?
diligence, yeah.
Carry that shit. Let them know.
Well, you're actually, even if you carrying a gun and you have a concealed carry, you're not allowed to even flex. You're not allowed to, like, if you get in a little beef with someone at the 7-Eleven, you're not allowed to back up and even show that or even show the
You
impression.
can't even do that with a deer, too, now.
because
you
that-
shoot a deer, you can't put him on the back of the dog box and ride him down the road home. You got to cover him up with something because they don't want people get their feelings hurt.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Bambi, mommy, Bambi.
Well, we were coming from Wallace one time. We were deer hunting around Christmas. It was dark at 5:30. All these cars are flying by. So you kept seeing this flash go off. I said, damn, is it freaking lightning and thunder? We looked over, the tag said New York on the car, and they're going, taking a picture.
Yeah.
We killed 3 deer that day. Had them on the back. We had their heads out off the tailgate.
Right.
One of them was going, and blood's just pouring off the freaking deer. And lady rides by, and she goes, took the picture, and she passes. She looks at my boy Guts and goes, fuck you. Give him the finger.
Well,
So I did learn some
I'm-
things when
I'm
I
not
got
a-
my when Vic and I actually got our concealed carry at the same
Concealed,
time, and during the testing
Laws
phase,
have changed.
Yeah, we learned there were several things that were different. Man, one of the big things is the bar. Can you carry concealed into a bar? Yes, you can, as long as you are not drinking.
if okay, if they put a
And the
sign
bar
up at
does
the
not-
establishment, though, if they put a sign up that says
That
no
does not
concealed,
make it illegal.
no gun. Well, you can't you can't go onto the landfill down there with a gun.
What?
There's a sign up there at the landfills. Been there as long as I've been alive. No weapons allowed on this piece of property.
So
Now that's privately owned business. That's not state or county shit.
yeah, but it still doesn't fall under federal. So the what was the other one that was weird? Oh, if your friend gets into an altercation and you shoot the other guy to protect him, you are in the clear as long as your friend is not the one to instigate the altercation.
Wasn't
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
aggressor.
Yeah, there's definitely
and that would
some-
be that's kind of, to me, that's a really broad gray area there
Hey,
because
Bubba,
Yeah.
we were in Sea Witch one night. We were seeing Machine Gun, I think. And I said, hey, man, you want a beer? I thought, ow, what the hell? Bubba, I said, what the hell's that? He goes, gun. I said, you can't have a freaking gun in a bar drinking? He goes, I bet I'll walk the fuck out of here if you kill me. I fucking ain't gonna do shit no more. He said, hey, man, somebody pulls a gun out of me, I'm gonna bust their ass. I said, you taking a damn chance. He said, rather be tried by 12, carried by 6.
I get it, but yeah, that's the law, man. You can carry a gun into a bar, but you cannot be drinking. That's the law. That's the law.
It's a state
Well, you
bar,
don't- yeah,
state owned by the beer is not a state thing, it ain't a federal.
Right.
Well, I mean, there's good reasons for that, obviously, but also being a hunter, you know this. You don't want to be going out there hunting with a bunch of people who are sipping on
No,
grandpa's
fuck no,
cough
man.
medicine. You don't want that getting in
Every
the way.
guy I hunt with drinks.
No.
You lying mother.
I swear to God, every one of my hunt with drink.
While they're hunting.
I
they're
I can't believe
They
that,
run the
dude.
dogs,
That's like
they put one guy here, another guy 200 yards down that road, and there's a curve. They put when it's like that, and then they put another guy here. But these guys that live on Hoover Road, man, the boy shot his freaking daddy in the stomach because the curve was like this. His dad was right here, and the deer ran in the
There you
woods. He
go.
went boom, shot through the woods and got him in the stomach.
So
There's why you.
even for me, I
They weren't
don't.
drinking that.
I have a cardinal.
okay.
I have a cardinal rule that I don't even touch my firearms if I'm drinking. Period.
That's a good
I don't
rule.
touch them. Yeah, because you hear these horror stories like Terry Kath from Chicago. Prime example.
Yep.
You don't have the kind of judgment to handle a firearm. Period. In my mind. So
Well,
yeah,
I just
don't-
say you separate a play or serious business from recreation. There'd be a
I'll
hard
tell you
line.
this, Henry. I mean, his name's Henry, but remember the guy that was sheriff up there?
move your mic a little bit closer.
The guy that was the sheriff up there in Pender County, Carson something.
I don't remember his name.
His dad. One day, me and Tony rode down the woods in there, and he's sitting with old man Shingleton. He's about 84. and it was freaking cold, man. It was like pink skin. These guys are sitting in freaking T-shirts on the back of the thing. They wiping the guns down. They're riding the shotguns for chasing deer. They wiping the guns down, and Henry walks up there and he says, "Hey, you want a shot of this?" Tony said, "Fuck no, I don't want to drink that shit." He said, "You smoke that goddamn wacky tobacco?" He said, "I got more goddamn sense to smoke fucking wacky tobacco." But it was the fucking sheriff's daddy out there drinking while we hunted.
See, and I get that you don't drink when you hunt. That's a good idea, but you still out there with people that are drinking. You know, so you got to be aware of who's. I don't know. Do these guys? Do they get tanked? I mean, do they put a buzz on?
They drinking liquor.
Yeah, see that's a no go for me, man. I'm
84
sorry.
years old.
You know, I don't
I've been
I don't
drinking
give a
this
fuck.
shit before you was born, boy.
Don't give a fuck.
That's right.
Oh my God.
Done forgot more than you ever know. Yeah.
Gun accidents happen with alcohol. When you start drinking alcohol,
His
it's
daddy-
exponentially
he
multiplies.
died now.
You know, so yeah. No.
Well,
Carson Smith. His daddy's name is Henry Smith, and he was freaking. And my buddy Tony's wife used to babysit the damn sheriff in Benton County when they were little guys. And then they grew up. They become a sheriff, man.
Hey, was that the same guy that we saw on the Pender County rake? The same sheriff?
I doubt it, but no,
I
I
don't
think
know.
this guy was a lot more current because I
Okay.
saw that.
All right.
I did see that video.
I forgot the new guy's name.
Well, I'll have to send you a link to this video. You got, and we talked about it multiple times on the podcast, man. It'll freak you out. It'll fucking freak you out.
Yeah, right up
I
the road.
bet you
though.
heard about it. I bet you. Well,
What,
I don't know.
What was it?
Pender County rake.
This dude's
Ex-Marine driving down 210, and he
was heading towards 53. He had just
Yeah,
crossed over was it Bear River or Black River?
Black River.
He just crossed over Black River,
and
then in the back of his
he
truck.
saw the Confederate soldier.
well. First thing
Well-
he saw somebody standing on the side of the road, bloodied, that he said looked
Bleeding.
like a Confederate
Yeah.
soldier.
Yeah.
But whatever. And then as he's talking to
The 9/11 operator.
Oh, yeah, I've
Operate.
seen it. I heard that.
Yeah.
It's
something
a ghost.
jumped in
No,
the back
that's
of his
not
truck.
human. That's not human.
Yeah, he yelled, "That's not human."
Yeah, that shit's made up, dude. You know how many people be over in them fucking woods with dogs? Somebody would have ran him out and shot us if it was.
I get it, but
It's supernatural.
the weird thing is our takeaway from watching that was
I seen it.
I don't think this dude's making this shit up, man. I'm sorry. He
Yeah,
just
it's-
Yeah, I
You'd be
tend to
surprised what
believe it.
fentanyl does.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
he's kind of a just a good old boy, you know, and he's been on camera twice now with the same investigator.
Well, you call-
tells the same story, and you're just
It
kind of like,
doesn't-
You don't want to call
It hasn't
911.
changed. His story has
If he
not
played-
changed.
But look, all the
True.
people up there,
You don't want to.
up in the mountains, I read all this shit. I follow this one cat. They always talk about fucking Bigfoot. I'm
It's
like,
real. He's real, dude.
all right, so let's talk about it. We've had this conversation.
Oh,
Look at
here
him
we
roll
go.
his
The
eyes,
The Patterson Gimlin film, real or fake?
It's got to be fake, according to Curdy. I mean,
What
you
is
know,
it? You talking about that?
You
The
remember those,
famous
the,
film.
the
That shit's
67?
fake as hell. They just trying to.
in a Bigfoot suit walking from left to right.
Yeah, the
Yeah, the
67, the
famous-
67 Patterson Gimlin film from what's the creek? Bluff Creek.
Yeah.
Curdy, you need to
Yeah,
hear
I don't believe in
somebody's.
none of that shit, man. That shit.
You need to hear.
the way fucking effects and shit are done now. That shit's fucking made
But
up.
this
Yeah.
was
But
this was
this film
67.
is 67.
This was 1967, man.
Curdy, you
You
need
know,
to
goddamn
Curtis.
Bigfoot's out. He'd be in a museum or somewhere. I'm telling you.
Hey,
If somebody
look,
shot that motherfucker, he'd be in a fucking
look,
museum.
bro. look, bro. You need to listen to some of these hunters tell what they've seen eye to eye. It's some serious shit. And when you listen to the guy tell his story, he's just like you. He's just some average
Well,
person who
let
ain't
me
got.
tell you how it works. I tell a joke, people laugh. If you tell the joke, they might laugh a little bit more, and then it just goes that way.
Yeah.
Who can tell the better story? You know,
I concur. I
Yeah.
concur.
Game
Yeah.
of telephone. Is that what you? Yeah.
Well, one thing that DP and I have said is there's never been any bones found. You would think over all this,
they found a sloth over there in the pond they dug on Randall.
They found a sloth. We know
It's
sloth.
at the museum. You can see the motherfucker.
Yeah.
So that's about as much. You show me the money. You know what I'm saying? I don't
So,
fucking
Yeah.
Bigfoot.
so you don't believe in like the Mothman,
No, I don't
or
believe
you don't believe in
in
none of that. So,
Yeah,
Skinwalker Ranch don't even come close.
What about
Devil's
what about
Stomping Ground?
Oh, there's a good one, man. Devil's Stomping Ground, man. Not too far from
What
here.
about the Mako light?
Oh yeah.
What about? Hey, have you
I've
been up
heard
there?
that. I've heard
I
that
went
tale.
down there. I ain't see shit but a fucking light down there. Somebody with a flashlight on the track about 300 yards away. Here they come. Jump in the woods. That's what the fuck I see. Yeah, that's why they call it Acme Delco. Acme, do I care? That shit's bullshit. So you getting like skinny now. Flat Earth, dude. Shit's fucking
No,
real as
Bigfoot's
fuck,
a million
man.
miles away from Flat Earth homes.
Yeah,
Earth,
well,
A million miles away.
Fucking Earth's not fucking round, man. I'm telling you.
Don't insult me like that, please.
I'm
I
just
still
saying,
have
it's fucking-
all my.
I hear Skinny.
I still have all my brain in my
Skinny,
brain case.
Skinny called me one day. You know, he said to me, "Look, pal,
Look,
you
pal.
freaking blocked me on Facebook." I said, "You goddamn right. What'd you do that for?" I ain't gonna listen to you goddamn the picture the guy took out of his goddamn telephone on the fucking space shuttle. It was took from a fisheye lens, Curtis.
It's
I
always
said,
a
let me
fish
ask you
island.
this: if I fucking drain the goddamn Riceville Beach water all the way to Africa,
Yeah, you
it
can
ain't
walk
gonna go
there.
down. And you know, it ain't gonna be no straight stumps under there, none of that shit. He goes, "Well, man, we got mountains here. Then the earth ain't fucking flat. We got mountains, motherfucker." Well, you know what I mean.
If you get in a boat and you sail around the earth, as people have done, you end up where you started. Explain that to me.
Who's done that?
If you're a flat earther,
Who's done that?
Magellan. If you get in a boat,
They'll-
Columbus.
there's
If
been
you get in a
thousands of people
boat
circumvented
and you
the
sail
globe, man.
around the earth, you end up exactly right where you started.
yeah.
So that's my theory about flat Earth. It
And
ain't
the
flat.
ship gets
And also-
smaller as it gets farther away. I mean,
How
the
about this?
horizon.
How about them locking dams?
You
they
watch
have?
a boat sail away, the first thing that disappears on the boat is the hull, and the last thing you see is the top of the dam.
Dude, they have
because
an
it's going
explanation
over
for
the
it.
hill.
They do.
They
And
have
it's-
an explanation.
I've seen
don't
multiple
even try.
documentaries, you know,
you
on
can't
Flat
even
Earth,
try
and I'm
with
just like,
skinny because
oh,
it's like,
fuck.
oh man,
And then he goes, "You know what NASA stands for? It's Hebrew for fucking. It's Hebrew for
it's satanic.
yeah." He said one time he told me it's Hebrew for lion. That's what it's for. I'm like, well, you're the one that follows NASA. I don't. I follow that shit.
Why are you talking to me?
Well, you know,
Yeah, this guy told me one time he fell out of a freaking tree. He had his safety harness on. He was looking upside down, and a bear come running down the trail, and he shot the freaking bear and killed it. And I said, okay. Killed a freaking bear upside down, hanging by 1 foot. That shit ain't
Sure.
fucking
Dude, this
possible.
it sounds like the
you
guy.
Can't, you can't even hardly shoot a gun this way, but now you're going to do it upside down with a freaking scope.
Yeah.
There's a gun tuber out there, Yee Life. You ever follow him? This dude's funny as fuck, man. But every time they do these tests on calibers, you know, they're like, okay, will a 50 caliber penetrate 75 watermelons?
Right, I seen
You
that.
know, I love the dude, man. But every time he gets to the 44 Magnum, he tells this story, and it's always changing. He's like, yeah, I remember I killed a grizzly bear with this 44 Magnum in Walmart. You know, it just goes on with this extravagant story about.
I got something close to that. You know the Walmart in Leland?
I know of it. Yeah, I haven't been in
Well,
there.
we used to hunt that land for that Walmart. And anything was there because what's that man's name? He lives over there near White Road. I can't think of his name. Bill Grathwall. He's a rich guy, man. He's a
yeah,
developer.
there's a road named after
I
him.
was about to say,
Yeah.
is that the same? Okay,
that's
all
him.
right, all right. That's
Well-
where Vic lives, by the way.
Well, my boy Guts said, hey, man. I said, go over there and ask that sucker, can we hunt down back there? Since y'all out here putting pipe in the road. So he goes over and says, hey, Mr. Grathwall, you should let us bring a bow and arrows over here so nobody gets injured because they only got a 30-yard shot, you know. He says, okay. So his secretary writes this note for everybody. It says, I'm Bill Grathwall. Let Mark Johnson and family and friends hunt this land.
Oh,
She
boy.
printed out a thing. So we all go over there. We start killing deer and shit. And all of a sudden, they build a Walmart 5-6 years later. We're in the shoe section over there. I said, hey, Guts. He's taxidermist. I said, we call him Guts. I said, I think it was right here where you killed that freaking deer. And this guy goes, up north guy goes, what do you mean you killed a deer right here in the shoe section? and Bubba's name says, are you eavesdropping? The guy goes, no, I just heard your buddy say you killed a deer right here. He said, it did. And I think it was right over there by row C or something. Bubba said, no, it was right fucking here,
It's
man.
right here where the hush puppies are.
That's good. And all of a sudden the man goes, you guys ain't killed no deer right here. I said, yeah, it was before the freaking store was built, sir. He goes, oh, I thought you guys were bullshitting me. I was like, the freaking Yankee, man. That's my
Man,
hats
that's
off.
fucked up, man. Oh, that's funny. Killed a deer in the fucking shoe section.
Yeah, but what's the biggest one you ever got?
Deer?
Yeah, it was the biggest 5 by 10 by 10.
No. Well, I did shoot one. It was a 9-pointer, but he's all different. Every one of them different.
Yeah.
Some are freaking straight up. Some are out like
Yeah, I
this.
know. Yeah.
So I told my buddy one day I was going down through Castle Bay with the golf course on Hoover Road. I got down there and said, "Hey, Craig," I said, "Seen a big freaking deer down there, man. Big ass horns." He said, "You sure they wasn't ears?" But around that golf course, they thick. We hunt right next door to it. They're thick as hell.
For the record, you guys are watching one of the best fucking. I don't know. What do you call yourself? A bowman archer. Yes. That I've ever witnessed in my life. I actually was over at his house one day, and Curtis shows me an arrow that he had split with another arrow. It was actually an aluminum arrow.
Now, see, I don't believe that for a minute. Now, that just sounds like a tall tale to me.
Bubba's kid was 17.
No,
he's had a bow.
he didn't do it.
Bubba had bow 3 days. Well, his kid did. He was in my yard shooting. Doink, doink. He goes, "Dad, look." He didn't even have sights on his freaking them kids. I say they piss you off, man. He goes, "You ain't got no sights on it." He goes, "But look, Robin Hood."
Yeah.
And a lot of people do it. A lot of people do
You
it.
take enough shots at it, you get it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
you get it. And look, it hit that freaking arrow like that, and it split this one, man. Not that long. And that arrow was this long when he brought it up to us. It was that long. But usually about 17, 18.
Yeah.
Wow.
That freaking thing was that long. I said, "Damn, what you?" He said, "I got me a Robin Hood 3 days after you had a bow with no sights." You kidding me, dude?
How many times have you done that though?
I did it once.
All right, so I saw the one you did then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We was just target shooting.
Well, how many was the biggest deer you ever got with the bow? Because we were talking gun or rifle, but what now?
It's, they ain't big around here. It's like 120, 130 pounds.
Yeah.
You
That's
know,
awesome.
it's not that
But you
big.
got to sit in a damn deer stand for 7-8 hours to
I'll
catch
tell
it.
you, I
though.
shot a 400-pound fucking pig
That's some
at
good
2:30
eating.
in the morning with a damn fucking night vision.
Starlight.
Night vision, fucking. It looks like this when you look through it and cut that fucking thing on that light. They can't see it,
Oh, I've seen them. Yeah.
but I can. We set up at 2:30 in the morning. My old Yankee buddy from Massachusetts, we took him with us. He texted me, "Hey, Curtis, I killed a 400-pound pounder." He spelled it Pounder. I said, "You put LBS, dude. Pounds." He goes, "I just killed a 400-pounder." But the biggest one they killed up there was 600 pounds in South Carolina.
Wow.
Fucking pig.
Wow.
His freaking neck was like that, had the armor plate and shit. He's that freaking big around, man.
Dude, you go down to Texas,
So-
man. They fucking have. They have.
We could
Not
do some bear hunting.
what do you
down
call
there.
it? Well, it's not only bear hunting, but they do boar hunting from fucking helicopters.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can pay.
Ted Nugent does.
Yeah, you can pay to get in a helicopter and shoot those motherfuckers from
Don't
the
that
air.
kind of take the fun out of it? I don't
I
know. Maybe
believe
that's
that.
it's more
30
fun.
at a time.
I think that's bullshit. I call bullshit on
cheating,
the helicopter hunting. But anyways, what does a wild hog taste like? I mean, is it good? Is
Here's
it
the
good
thing.
meat?
Yep, it's good. And ain't no steroids in it.
Right. Yeah.
Ain't
Well,
none of
it's
that
all
shit in it.
natural. Yeah.
Ain't
yeah.
no,
Well,
ain't
same
no
with deer.
Well, yep.
So, if you were to do a pig picking tomorrow, what would you use? A wild boar or a store bought one?
The store bought ones. You buy a whole.
Yeah.
Steroid
Well, you go up there to
fed.
Wallace.
Sure.
If you go up there to Wallace and
Billy's.
yeah.
There are places
That stuff's not pumped full of steroids, is it?
No, not
No,
all.
but the farmers that raise them, they're the ones that
Well,
put them in. They turn them loose, and they're not. They're not wild, but about I say 6 weeks or 3 months or something like that, they turn wild by the food changing what they're eating.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and then they grow tusk
Yep.
and they turn wild. But man, it's grain fed. It's freaking turnips, and
Well, a damn pig eats everything.
if you got him in the pen, he don't. He's what that
He's-
farmer gives his ass.
That's right.
Yeah.
Crackling,
That's
all that
true.
shit. It's in freaking steroid shit, you know. They give them that. The damn meat's
Well,
good as shit.
I don't think pigs really eat grain much, but they feed it to them.
They do.
Chickens.
If they were
and-
in the wild, they wouldn't. They would be
They-
rooting around
they-
like you said.
Well,
They would be,
and
they're
I've said this.
opportunistic.
I've said this a million times. That's a difference. And again, being that I lived overseas, you don't see chickens this fucking big, man. All their chickens are very small because they're
Cornish
not
hens.
steroid
They're all
injected.
Cornish hens.
No, well, I mean, seriously, they're not steroid injected, and everything's all natural over there,
Yeah, the birds, a field bird like that is skinny and
yeah.
lean and strong. It ain't,
You know, we go to Costco, and I'm guilty of it, man. We go to Costco, we go to Lowe's Foods. I buy these
$5.
rotisserie
Good chicken.
chickens.
$5
they're
chicken.
great,
That's
man,
good,
but they're
yeah.
mass produced. They're steroid injected. They're they coat them with this sulfur. There's a name for it, sodium sulfide or some shit like that. But what it does is it actually almost. It's like a Thompson's water deck sealing. It seals the chicken itself, so
Keep 'em
the moisture
juicy and
stays.
plump.
Yeah, exactly.
When I had my dump truck, I used to go out to Wallace and chicken houses, take a rock for the roads. It was just they're freaking mile long roads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I went in that slaughterhouse one time to find a guy to sign this bill, the ticket. And they had these chickens on conveyor belts, man. And they're stuck in there except their asshole, man. And this thing goes like this, whoosh, and grabs everything and pulls it out. My God. Chicken's like, he's done.
Yeah.
And they do them like this. It's fast as hell.
Yeah.
Here they come on the line, and they got them in a little thing held them.
Yeah.
And they just grab it all out, and then this water hose goes, and it goes, cleans them all out, and then they hang them up. It's like, damn.
Boom.
It's coming to your
fucked.
That
freaking.
motherfucker's gonna be in Costco next week, man.
He's coming to Wilson's.
That's fucked
Mass
up, man.
yeah, it's crazy, man. I mean, they don't kill them before they do that.
Hell no.
They want to
Fucking
get.
run through there live on that thing. They got a little trough that come out the bus, off the 18-wheeler. They come off of that. And
Yeah,
right
but
on the
you know,
conveyor belt, this thing goes.
when you
grabs
take meat like that, you're supposed to, like the Native Americans, you're supposed to respect that and pay homage
Well,
to that and
that's what
care
there's
about
not-
that.
there's none of
That
that.
doesn't sound like much respect by doing it
No,
like
no.
that.
They don't
But
give
we're
a
all-
fuck.
we're all-
Industrialized
It's about numbers,
farming.
dude. It's about numbers. It ain't about respect.
We're
That's
all
right,
guilty
that's
of the
right.
final product.
Industrialized farming.
You know,
When
right.
you go to you went to the guy, colonostomy guy.
It's
Took
fucked
shit
up.
out your ass.
Yeah, tell us about your colonostomy.
That's why I don't mind.
Uh,
I like hunting. Hunters that kill, and they eat what they kill.
There's a lot of
There's-
respect. My brother just shot a bear last year. He went bear hunting, and he's got all the meat.
Hell,
They
they were in my
carved
mama,
it up
they
for
were in
him.
my mama's backyard
Can we come hang out this weekend?
2 weeks ago.
Damn.
Yeah. My mom tried to kick the
30
dog
ought
out.
six.
The game warden gassed him because he tried to climb the fence. They gassed him. One of them went all the way to freaking Philadelphia from my mom's house.
Jesus.
He must have smelt the Philly.
Smelled that freaking grease, man.
Wow.
Oh boy, I tell you what, I've never like to try some gator meat, and there used to be a place here in town.
RJ Gators is
Well-
now the Pure Gold Strip Club.
It was okay. Yeah, it was up there. Remember the water slide when we remember the old water slide right there on the corner.
You like?
Did you ever try? Have you ever had gator meat?
I've had
No,
it.
I had it in Florida.
Okay.
That's the only time I
Well,
ate
was
it.
it good?
It tastes like
kinda
chicken.
chewy though.
It tastes like chicken. Though,
It was,
man.
was it
does.
rubbery?
You like duck meat?
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Duck down here, get some of this meat.
Okay.
I'm not,
Back in third grade now. That's fine.
I'm not a,
Late.
I'm not a big fan of duck meat. I'm not.
It's greasy.
You haven't had crispy Peking duck done right.
I have.
Talk to your wife.
Bullshit. I've been to Beijing, bro. I
my
went to the number one spot
That's
in the
a brag
world.
most people don't have.
This is true.
Beijing.
I went to Beijing to the number one Peking duck meat capital of the world.
Greasy duck.
I don't fucking like duck meat. I'm not a big fan of it.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
I
not-
do,
it's
but
not
what I
good, in
still
my
haven't
opinion.
had a good lobster.
I
I
can't
feel
eat
like
seafood.
lobsters.
They got a lobster truck here in town.
Yeah, they got like a lobster roll place. I need to try it.
Yeah, I can't eat it. I'm allergic to
Hmm.
seafood.
See, oh, that's tough, man. That's tough. Because oyster, shrimp, flounder.
I
can-
know. I miss
all
it.
day
I miss
long,
it.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
And this was something I developed.
Dang,
you
man.
know, I know later on in my life, man.
That's
and,
tough.
And, yeah, dude. If I eat a plate of shrimp, I'll wake up the next morning. I will not be able to walk, man. My knees will be the size of fucking volleyballs.
What
I
you doing?
had
What you doing to that shrimp?
You know.
I had something about a year ago that is the best shrimp. Have you all ever had pickled shrimp?
No, I've never had
I had
Oh,
a Chick-fil-A. I had a
God.
Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Oh my God.
I don't do
Pickles.
Chick-fil-A.
So they soak it in pickles.
Pickled shrimp, dude.
They soak chicken in pickle juice. That's
Really?
what makes it damn taste like that.
The Chick-fil-A does that.
Yeah.
I know they put
50 ingredients in one chicken sandwich.
They put 2 pickles on the sandwich, but
No,
That's
they
one
soak-
good sandwich, though. That
Damn good.
mofo is.
So that being said, man, we did find a new sauce that we tried a couple of weeks ago. It's one of the hot one sauces, pickled garlic sriracha. Fuck, that is fucking the bomb, man.
I like sriracha too.
Yeah.
sriracha's a great heat. It's a medium heat. It
Yeah.
doesn't like rip you new nasal passages.
No,
and-
no, no. I
and
mean,
make
it's
you
a
choke.
very,
Sriracha.
How you
very
like
pleasant,
sandwich?
very garlicky, which I like. which I like.
The problem with that thing is when you get above a certain heat level, you're not enjoying the food
Oh, dude.
anymore.
So Christian had asked, again, our friend who has glioblastoma, had asked us a special request a few weeks back to make him some wings, and he had brought us the Hot Ones gift pack. So I picked 4 sauces out of there. I don't remember what the first one was, but we had pickled garlic sriracha. Then, of course, one of his requests was make sure you make some da bomb sauces. So
That's
I mixed
too
up,
much.
dude. You have no idea.
It's too much.
And
All
then
I
we
will
mixed,
say is the bomb is not the bomb.
dude.
It
It's
was nothing to me. Well, I won't say nothing, but it wasn't what I had expected.
it's first off, it
Was
tastes
nowhere close to
It
what I
tastes fucking
expected.
horrible.
It tastes horrible, and
Yeah.
it only burned for like
Very chemical battery acid tasting.
3 minutes, maybe.
So at
I mean,
some point, the flavor, yeah, like you said, there's no flavor. It's just like straight
Oh
up
no,
heat.
no, there's no flavor.
Ah, you like hot sauce?
Yeah.
You like a duck sauce?
But then the other one was the last dab. God damn, which one was
Yeah,
that?
it's like they don't
wasn't-
even have the number of Scoville units on it.
It wasn't Thermogeddon.
You know,
but it
it's
was.
but it's made out of the newest
Yeah.
hot pepper that
Yeah, and
Pucker Butt
So
does.
yeah, we made several wings out of that, and again, not it.
that was hot.
It tastes good for like a microsecond, and then it's like your fucking head explodes.
Have
It's
you
just
seen?
like,
Have you
fuck
seen the
me.
latest thing now on YouTube? These boneheads eating whole peppers, throwing up
Yeah,
all
that's-
over
yeah.
themselves.
It's been going on for a while, dude.
Yeah, they try
The
to
two
drink,
boys from
idiots.
try to drink
Tennessee.
milk covered up.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
do shit.
When you reach a certain level of Scoville, milk doesn't matter, dude. It fucking it
like freaking
destroys you.
mace.
Yeah,
Best
it
thing is
destroys you.
beer. The best thing for hot sauce is beer. Sorry, that's what
You just gotta ride it
Doubles.
out, man.
Yeah.
The beers.
The
I
beer.
think you got to just get a little bit of
Beer.
heat in there. It's a thing you put a little in just to give it a little extra zing, but you're not trying to give yourself
me,
a
you-
tracheotomy with the stuff.
As you up the Scoville level, you have to add something. You've got to balance your taste
Flavor.
with
More
the
flavor.
Yeah, you got to balance the flavor and the heat
Sour
together.
cream.
That's not a bad, man. That's not bad.
I
You know,
put that in
cream
my
would be-
borscht.
so, dude, I thought of a
mean,
good.
that's-
I thought of a good hot sauce today.
That's the base
that
of
we need to
the
make.
of butter or ranch dressing, right? I mean,
Yeah.
sour cream is one of the bases
It's a
of that.
dairy thing, yeah.
My thing
Yeah.
is the freaking French onion dip. That's my shit.
French onion?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I've been drinking this shit, eating the hell out of like 2 bags of chips.
Oh, yeah. Oh, French
Oh,
onion. Okay,
hell of a-
yeah.
I was like, you were
Oh, hell
losing
of
me.
a-
That's
we-
good.
We went in a
Hell of
different
good
direction.
dip. That's what it's called.
They
Add
get them
a
in
little bit of-
tin.
It's good as hell, man.
You switch gears on me, man. We were talking about spicy here. Where were we going with this?
And it, well, we,
Talking
So
about
that's a
getting
good
cooler.
Well, you
remedy.
know,
Good remedy. Okay.
Frank's
all right.
Red Hot Sauce, pretty much a Hooters clone, pretty close. Would you
I put
agree?
that shit on everything.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Yeah.
a great. You put them in a bowl and you roll the wings around.
You go in the club, hey baby. Frank, there, my eyes are burning.
That's Frank's.
You smell like hot sauce, baby.
I still
That's
think,
Frank's.
and again, we have several dead soldiers up there of sauces that we tried over the years. I threw a lot of them away. That's actually Danger Berry is actually a local one. Strawberry
The bomb
habanero.
was not that bad. I don't understand why everybody reacts to it like
Slap
they
Your
do
Mama.
on that
Slap
show.
Your Mama was
I'm
good.
sorry.
It was.
No,
In fact-
you're right, and but that's interesting that you would say that it fades that fast because to me that type of heat is not a fast fade heat.
They got some
Japanese
slap your
heat,
mama.
well, wasabi, that's a fast
I
fading
love
heat.
Slap Your
But
Mama.
Mexican,
I do.
Yeah,
or
well,
those
some
type of
great shit.
peppers. So you're telling me it's got a hard dive off.
It
Slap
did have a hard
Slap
it
Your
was-
Mama makes a great
It came
Bloody
on
Mary
quick.
mix.
It burned for a second, and then it was gone.
Well, the
And
way
it
I watched
tasted
these-
like shit. And I was like, "Good, I'm glad. All right, we're done."
It was not a long burning heat,
No,
but the
no.
last dab, God damn, I can't remember
That
which
came
one it was.
on and on
and
and on.
it lasted.
kept coming.
Yeah, it was
Have you seen
it was
the lady-
continuous.
You seen the lady on Facebook who works at Walmart or somewhere, a black lady, and she's out there at the break table. And she took it's the hottest shit you get. I don't know what the hell it was, but somebody kept stealing her freaking tacos and shit.
Oh, good.
She put this shit all over tacos, and you hear somebody in the background going, ah, ah, ah. She's going eating her little sandwich, going.
California,
She's chewing it.
what's it called? California or Carolina Reaper?
Yeah,
that's
She
probably
goes, she
what.
goes, I bet she won't steal my damn sandwich no more.
Oh, I heard a story about someone that did that shit, and they put peanuts in there, and their roommate was allergic to peanuts.
No.
How about the one that put little Friskies in her taco, rolled it up? Girl took her
Cat
damn
food.
thing. She bit it. That's something. Girl come in and said, "How you doing?" She said, "I'm good." She's like, "Oh, that's the girl I stole the shit from." So she kind of hides it. She goes, "Ow, this shit got a funky smell." He just stealing their fucking food.
Oh, that's like reminds me of that story Steve Vai told where he got the first time him and his little buddies ever got drunk in high school. They came home and made tuna fish sandwiches at 2 a.m. And the next morning they got up and their mom was like, "Where's all that cat food I had in it?"
Oh.
And they immediately started throwing up.
Yeah.
Because
I remember old cuz used to say, be in a room full of people, he goes, "Who knows more about real estate in this room right here than the other person?" The old girl says, "I'm taking real estate class now." Cuz goes, "So you know more about real estate?" She goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, tell me if this is a lot." He got him every time, man.
Guys, we're going to call it a night, man. Want to thank everybody for joining us here on the Go Pin tonight, man.
Appreciate it.
Boz.
Have a safe weekend.
Oh, hey, go
DP,
Hurricanes.
shout out.
Want to
Carolina
Go
Hurricanes.
Canes, yeah.
Yes, go Canes. Like and subscribe. Thank Boz. Thank Curdy. Thanks DP, man, for producing us tonight, man.
I'm seeing the Hurricanes flags up.
You guys
all
have a
over
good
town
weekend,
now.
man.
In people's
Out.
houses.
Game 5 tonight.
Yeah. I was going through
if
the
they
neighborhood
win-
this week.
Yeah. If they
Pat
win,
McGroin.
they can make
did
it
a good-
to the
he did
Stanley
some
Cup
good-
final.
Yeah.
Grammar school pal, casual car.
Brother, appreciate you joining us, man. Boz, Curdy, man.
Pat McGroin.
On the repulsive 20
He did some good Van Halen stuff.